All right, kids, so here I am at my favorite La Quintas in Conroe, Texas, which is just outside of Houston, towards the north end, I believe. And I have my lovely trusty luggage that you can see right there. And they did give me a sort of a, you know, as you know, I'm a La Quinta elite, so they usually give me a bottle of water and a snack. So we'll definitely go through that and see what's there. But as always, let's start with our walkthrough. So my back is to the door. To the left is the closet and the bathroom. They have the closet doors open, so everything else is open. So, of course, we have our granite countertop and some beautiful accessories. And if you ever thought that wasn't a hair dryer, they definitely hair dryer. And then we have our mirror and some towels and the toilet. Hopefully it's clean. Let's look. Yes, it's clean. Good. The bathtub, and it actually looks pretty clean, although it looks like it could probably use a little bit of bleach. There's actually a no-slip mat in there, which is something I haven't seen in a long time. You can see the edge of it. There's actually a mat, so it's probably kind of gross underneath the mat. So one of the things I always recommend is to put a towel down. I learned that from my lovely Sherry Markham. So we will put a towel down, and then that way we will be guaranteed not to walk away with some weird foot fungus or slip in the shower. So we do have a lovely shower curtain, and it's all good. So let's check out the closet. Closet is has these cute little doors on it. They're tiny little doors. So as you can see, they're tiny little doors. And we do have our iron and our luggage rack, which you all know I love. And then a bunch of hangers and an ironing board. So now we will get to the fun thing. Check it out. We actually have a jacuzzi tub. I've had a couple rooms with the jacuzzi tub before, and as long as they're clean, I do really appreciate the jacuzzi tub. This is a huge one. I could probably throw a party in it, but as you can see, it's right next to the bed. So, you know, we'll see if we end up using it or not. But because I have a jacuzzi tub, the room is actually downstairs. So one of the hotels told me that they never put the jacuzzi tubs upstairs because obviously if it leaks, it's gonna leak all over the place. So they always have them on the downstairs level. So guess what? I'm downstairs and I don't get a very cool view. But they did give me directions on how to operate it. Fill the jacuzzi with water above the jets. Turn on the timer to the desired setting, and I will show you the timer. It's clear crossed on the other side. See it right there? Let me see. Let me put my finger. Oops. There. See it? All right. So the directions are on the left, and the timer is all the way on the far right of the room. So other than that, we do have some pretty funky carpet. I mean, it's not really too bad. There's tile around the jacuzzi tub, and there's a nightstand. The bed looks pretty good. I do see some reflections on the headboard that looks like maybe somebody was holding on to it and getting busy, so we'll see. But let's pull the covers back. Looks like sheet's kind of lumpy under there, but for the most part it looks pretty clean. You know, can't really say that I see anything funky. And I will look around the edges too, just because my friend Regina went to a Hilton and found some blood or ketchup or barbecue sauce, who knows, and it was kind of gross. So I just see some dust and stuff, but nothing, no DNA, although I don't know what that is. Anywho, so then we have another nightstand, and there is some really pretty art. I'm really digging this art in this room. I don't quite know what the picture is of. I don't think it's local art because it's all lakes and pretty trees and stuff, but it is really nice, and it goes with the really pretty blue curtains. So as you've probably seen on the TV commercials and stuff, La Quinta really has upgraded a lot of their rooms, and they're actually kind of nice. So, but like I said, because I'm on the ground floor, look at my view. It's of the parking lot. So, nothing really exciting. I'm gonna see headlights all night, so as soon as I finish this, I'll definitely close it up. But anyway, so let's move on. So back to the interior, I do have a floor lamp. There's my coffee, and they gave me actual coffee mugs, which I'm not cool with actual coffee mugs. I like sanitized paper cups in hotel rooms, and the reason for that is because, as you've probably seen on like Dateline and stuff, the cups are, ew, look at that one. I don't know if you can see it. There's, you know, it's definitely not clean. Can you see all that junk on the inside corner? So that's the reason I don't like the mugs, and as you know, they probably just wipe them out. They don't actually like clean them. Let's check out the other one. No, same type of thing. I'm sure you can see that. So, and then let's look in the coffee pot. I started doing this because somebody pointed out that the coffee pots are usually pretty gritty because they don't stick them underneath the sink. And as you can tell, there's a lot of calcium down in the water dispenser. So yeah, I probably won't be using the coffee pot, so then it's okay about the cups. Down below, let's see, we do have a little refrigerator. Hopefully it's got a little freezer. No, it doesn't, darn it. I love when they have a little freezer. For those of you who don't know, if you like to bring food home or you travel a lot and there's just some awesome stuff, if you freeze it, TSA will let you go through with it. Even if you have like soup and you want to freeze soup, you can actually take that through as well. If it's dense though, like, you know, a big steak, or like I tried to bring a hunk of cheese when I went to Oregon and I stopped at, or was it Washington? I can't remember, but I stopped at the Tillamook factory and tried to bring home to hubby a big chunk of cheese. And if it was dense, then they had to put it through the scanner by itself. But what I do, and you can probably see it over there, is I actually buy these little cooler bags, and they're flat and they pack really well, and then I take them in the car with me, and then if I can freeze the stuff, if I'm in a hotel room that has a little freezer in there, I freeze it and then I take it back home to hubby. So that's how he gets some of his barbecue stuff. So going back, the refrigerator is by somebody named Summit. I've never heard of them. But you know, there's some really funky manufacturers of little microwaves, of little refrigerators. And then this one is a GE microwave, and luckily they match. So not that, you know, that's for anything. I do have a Sanyo TV. I'm not a fan of Sanyo, probably. You know what, to be honest, any manufacturer that starts with an S is not cool in my book. Sanyo, Sony, Samsung, all those, if it starts with an S, I don't want it. But it's in the hotel room, so we'll see. But the last time I had a Sanyo, the quality was horrible, and it was all grainy, and it was really confusing to operate, so I ended up just shutting it off and turning on an audiobook. So we do have our ice bucket, and luckily it's nowhere near the bathroom, so I do approve of that, just not the coffee pot, which was not very cool. And oh, I was gonna show you what they gave me. So my surprise is your surprise. They, when I come to La Quinta's, they always give me a bag full of stuff. Sometimes it's been like a trick-or-treat bag, and sometimes it's just had a granola bar. I think the weirdest thing I had was a microwave popcorn. So we will see what they gave us this time. Looks like a bottle of water, which, to be honest, I don't need any more bottles of water each place I go, because I'm, you know, moving up in points. They all seem to think I really need water, and I think I have about 8 bottles in my backpack right now. The Hilton I was at yesterday when I told them I didn't want the bottle of water, they let me pick anything from the pantry. So I grabbed a Gatorade to keep hydrated. So, and then the other thing we have is some Chex Mix. So that's always beneficial. I love Chex Mix. So, so they gave me a bottle of water and Chex Mix, which is definitely wonderful. Love it. And that's about it. That's in the bag. So they, you know, they're all about giving you the little cute little bag full of some goodies. Yeah, it's only about $1 worth of goodies, but it's still nice of them to do. They don't need to. And then, as you can see, I do have my cooler bag. So it folds down really small, goes right into my backpack. And what I like about it is this one I actually bought from the dollar store for $1.99. But there was an even larger one that I didn't buy. But it's got some really good handles on it and nice thick straps, and seems to keep things fairly cool for fairly long. And then I have gotten some other ones like almost half the size that expand out quite a bit. So when you're traveling, definitely bring a cooler bag if you can. That's about it, guys, and I will talk to you later.